I sense the great Mother here, Mother Divine. I sense her many arms reaching out to embrace each of us individually, to remind us of who we are. In this sacred embrace, I sense all resistance just melting away. I sense all need to conform, to perform, to become, to prove, just melting away. I sense in her embrace that we become infantile in our nature, just a bit, returning to the innocence, returning to the sacredness that is so natural to ourself, reminding us that we are the seeds of all divine consciousness. We are an extension of all divine light, of all infinite being. She says now that we so often feel a bit displaced or far removed. But she says, no, come into my heart. Really allow your light, allow your essence to blend into my own, to become part of my own. She says, do you not recognize that our heart beats as one, that each of us is the embodiment of spirit, of creative life force, each of us holding power and purpose in a unique way. She says, you and I, we each hold great purpose in this ever-flowing chasm of divine creation. We each hold great purpose. We each hold the totality in balance and harmony. Each of us holding unique frequencies to give voice and expression to the whole. All of our efforts, all of our expression is much more sacred, much more valuable than you know. Dear ones, you each hold too much judgment for yourselves upon each little word and each little effort that you've participated in. But can you see that these little judgments, they trap you in what has been, in what was once an expression but no longer is? It distracts you from this present moment. And this present moment is where you create, where you cultivate, where you really step into the totality, the fullness of all you are. The past is filled with opportunities that once served. Now let go of what was so that you can appreciate and value, honor, and celebrate what is. Remember the truth of all you are, deeper than that which appears. Allow yourself to feel your soul in motion, passionate and present with the gift of being, knowing that there is great desire within you to explore, to discover, to be part of all that is yet to be known. Sense that you are the spirit that drives you forward. And all that you sense as your body, as your identity, as your life right now, all of it serves and supports you, your soul, on its greater, deeper journey into wholeness, into oneness, into love. Suddenly around us now, imagine 8 angular walls that are all crystalline light. All 8 sides to these walls. And as we release from her embrace and we stand in our own self, she asks us to look into the reflection that we find in these crystalline walls of light. She says, walk closer, go near, feel the energy, look deep into the colors, into the prisms, into the light that dances within. And she says, what do you see for yourself? Look into this crystalline energy, into this matrix of divine frequency and sense. How does it reflect your image? How does it reflect your understanding of self? What is it that you see? Each of us, I see, reflecting in unique ways. But from the highest point of view, I see brilliant eyes becoming the focal point of all I see. I see eyes opening to the cosmos, to the universe, to all that is. And I see above the eyes, I see one point of diamond light, sacred and pure, keeping us connected to all that is sacred and divine truth, timeless and boundless. I see no bodies, I see no forms, I see light encapsulating every other aspect of our being. But Divine Mother says, if you still look into this reflection and see anything less than the purity of light dancing freely without form, then we ask you to take a deep breath. Go into your own self, into your own source, and know, confidently know, I choose to see truth in myself and all things. Let this be your compassionate prayer. I choose to see truth in myself and all things. And with this confident knowing now awakened within, open your eyes once again to look deep into the crystalline light that reflects to you so powerfully, so generously. What is it that you see now? I see some of us wanting to trust in the light and the reflection of pristine God and goddess-like beauty. And I see some of us witnessing it from an objective point of view. Spirit saying, this is not the time to be an onlooker. We're asking you to remember what it feels like to embody divine frequency, to be pristine, to be boundless and formless within yourself, to exist beyond all veils of illusion, to just simply be. No words can justly describe what it is that you embody, that you encapsulate when you are your most authentic form of being. For truly your mystery lies beyond that which can be known. For truly you are the wonder of life force. So trust in yourself today and know that I am the fullness of all that is sacred light and love. I am boundless and I am formless. I am the embodiment of truth, of beauty, of love, of hope, of all that is healing light, of all that unites souls together as one, of all that inspires a world into being, of all that breathes in harmony and unison with the universal source and divine consciousness. I am, I am, I am. And let these words, let this energy just awaken this truth within yourself. Let go of needing to comprehend it or understand it. Just let it be awakened now. Wow. So these 8 walls of crystalline lights now begin to spin and spin and spin counterclockwise, so that we are in the center of this crystalline vortex, this crystalline portal of light. And as the walls begin to spin and spin and spin, and we find ourselves in the center, I sense all of the energy, the knowledge, the wisdom, and truth that was held within this crystalline energy grid now beginning to flow directly into our heart space, directly into our cellular makeup, into our DNA. It's beginning to just be downloaded, from the source of where it was held safe for us. Now it is time for us to awaken, for us to upgrade, for us to become the crystalline embodiment of divine truth and light. And so we begin to just welcome in all of these memories, all of these light codes, all of these truths into our energy grid, into our light body, into all that makes us who we are. Let go of understanding it once again. All that now downloads itself into your essence remains in its seed state. These are seeds of light, and they become activated within your awareness, within your life, the moment that you resonate. And perhaps only a handful of them feel comfortable for you today. But it does not stop there. As you begin to trust yourself more fully in your very earthly world, another seed of light and another seed of light will activate and awaken. You now hold a complete library of remembrance within your DNA. You now are connected to your own unique soul's remembrance. When you are ready to see clearly, without confusion, without distraction, it will be effortless for this to be so. When you are ready to heal yourself, it will be effortless for this to be so. The seeds are now held within your light body, and they are there to support you and awaken in perfect time in ways that are gentle and comfortable. You wished to remember that you're not alone, that you're not lost, and confusion just can never be. The light of all creation now flows through you like a river of resource, of inspiration, of all that is truth. This crystalline light grid that was spinning so intensely is now transmuted into light. It no longer holds purpose in our journey. We have received all that we needed to receive. And so our beings now become fully radiant. We become these luminous expressions of divine being. And our radiance continues to grow and expand and amplify in measure each time we believe and we trust and we accept this experience as authentic and real for ourselves. And as we begin to really resonate more fully and expand our radiance more fully, we become these beacons of light that are calling out to all life force to journey with us. This is our soul's call to all who wish to journey with us in a sacred way, who wish to inspire and support us, all who wish to celebrate life with us. We welcome you here and now from the spiritual planes and the earthly planes. We call to our brothers and sisters. We call to all souls, incarnate and not, to walk with us in a sacred way. We are ready to remember. We are ready to see. We are ready to embrace. And as beacons of light, pure divine frequency, we become the beacons, we become the way showers, we become the light keepers upon our earth plane too. For those who are lost and seeking, for those who are cycling in their own repetitive drama and trauma, there will be times and there will be moments where they wish to believe that more is possible. They wish to remember that the light is real. This is when your light will shift their awareness. The seeds of light that have empowered you will become activated and awakened within their soul too. You need not work for this to be so. Trust that you are in harmony with all universal consciousness. There is a greater design in play. It's the law of resonance, of harmony, of alignment and truth. When they see the light in you and they wish to remember what that feels like within themselves, that remembrance will be awakened. You only need to be you in your own sacred way to inspire a whole world into awakening, into remembrance. Be you, dear ones. Do not take on responsibilities for changing or shifting or showing or healing. Do not take on those heavy paths. Take on the privileged path of just being you. Allow yourself to shine, to radiate, to dream, to imagine, to dance, to spiral, to love fully. Just allow yourself to be the sacred channel for all that is divine frequency. Just by being you, you will touch, you will activate, you will inspire, you will awaken. And so it is. Let it be so. Let it be easy. You may benefit millions, but you are here, dear ones, to follow your own sacred path into remembrance. Place yourself first. Be your own priority. Ah, what a privileged place of being. Loving yourself so much. Loving yourself so much that you deny yourself no luxury. Wow. Allowing yourself to feel pampered and adored, treasured and appreciated. This is what your soul yearns to know. And so the mother comes back in again and places her beautiful sacred hand, one of them, on our left shoulder from behind. She places her hand on her shoulder and she says these words as if these are the words to activate everything we've just connected to, with the voice that is just precious, sacred, and divine. She says, remember who you are. And like fireworks, just being gifted permission to explode, to express themselves, to light the sky. All energies begin to activate and dance within your own field of light. Each and every light that bursts itself into creative being and expression now exclaims, I am, I am, I am. And there's energy behind each one. There's energy behind each one. It's neutralizing all of the times in life and experience and all eternal being that you felt held back, you felt held down. All of that now falls away because you are embracing the I am, I am, I am. Nothing hinders your path now. Nothing holds you back from being all that you are. You are supported, you are loved, you are treasured, you are appreciated. Sacred you are. Sacred you are. Sacred you are. And greater than our circle here, I sense souls coming to unite with each of us in a unique way. As we become these beautiful beacons, we recognize we're not alone in this path of empowerment. And I see souls coming of all shapes and sizes, souls coming one by one to take my hand and to extend this circle of light until it envelops this space here and now, this community here and now, this nation here and now, this earth here and now. All of us is one united circle of brothers and sisters, of heart lights, of creative spirits. We all unite. We are the ones that become the voice now for all of humanity. We stand in our power. We energize each other. We stand in our power, and I sense us building energy, squeezing our palms to really pulsate all that now flows. We build our power, and we proclaim for all humanity. We choose love. We choose peace. We lay down all arms. We come together and find harmony. We forgive all trespasses. We come into compassionate being, compassionate acceptance, compassionate light. We accept the privilege of being love. And as we put out this call, more awaken and come and become part of our circle now. And we continue to do this in waves, one after the other. We choose peace, we choose love, we choose compassion, we choose grace, and more join our circle. And the Mother now whispers into our hearts, and this is how humanity awakens. When two people unite, they send out a wave of knowing, of remembrance, and they encourage more to unite with them. And the circle grows, and the circle grows. Do not see what lies before you now. See the waves of universal consciousness being awakened simply because you choose to stand in your power here today. You are not alone, and your circles grow. Trust, see and believe as you give yourself permission to live bravely and boldly, freely, creatively. And so you initiate new waves of awakened consciousness upon this earth plane. I see beams of light coming into each of our chakra points. Beams of light clearing and activating, awakening and opening all these portals of energy and power. But each beam of light is several layers and dimensions deep. So if we're working on the heart, I see a cone within a cone within a cone of light, all deepening, deepening, deepening the energy that is awakening. It's ourselves opening up to all of the energy, the light, the support, and the healing that exists upon all of these deeper planes of conscious and subconscious being. And again, you will only be affected to the point that you are comfortable. But this is for some who are choosing to step into their sacred purpose, their sacred role as a light keeper, as a gatekeeper, as an embodiment of divine frequency. This will allow them to free some of those stagnant energies held within. So trust that there are layers of healing taking place for you today. And your guides and your guardians are orchestrating all to be in perfect alignment and balance with that which honors your soul. I'm asking Spirit that everything is gentle, everything is graceful, all is smooth and effortless for each soul. And Spirit says, really the Mother says, feel your body now. Everything that has been downloaded, everything that has been really seeded into our physical form, our energetic form now, it needs to begin feeling like our own energy, our own light. So if you need to kind of shake your shoulders and stretch your arms, wiggle your toes, whatever it is you wish to do to feel all this energy integrating into your physical form, allow yourself to do that now. See your hands and your fingers becoming receptacles, just becoming these gateways for all the energy to just continue pouring in. And your crown now, so blessed, so open, so sacred. Only that which is love flows in. And I'm sensing some tension in our shoulder blades. So some of us might still be holding on to the identities and the perceptions and the beliefs that we need to match and measure. And so imagine that where you sense the tension in your shoulders, that portals of light begin to open. Portals of light begin to just awaken, to dissipate and transmute any challenging perceptions, any resistance. And remember that it's important, incredibly important, to free yourself from any weights you've placed upon your shoulders. Okay, free yourself. Because this is also the point where we envision our wings opening to lift us higher. These wings are figurative. You can see them in any way you choose. And perhaps you just feel them energetically. They are symbolic. They are a reminder that we are not bound to this physical form. They are not needed in any way to rise and to soar. but figuratively, we remember that when we free ourselves from the weights of this world, our wings have permission to unfurl and lift us into divine ecstasy. And if you've moved beyond needing wings to do so, then see the energy moving into your heart space and filling so completely that it enlightens your awareness, your presence, your essence. The love that you now welcome in can hold you down no longer, and it allows you to rise and rise and rise to clear sight and to all-encompassing truth, the heavenly realms, beyond duality, beyond distraction, beyond illusion. Dear ones, you are home. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do not imagine that you must leave this space, for all that we've awakened is a state of consciousness. It exists not outside of your own self. It is part of your awareness, your truth, your comfortable state of being. It is yours to claim and embrace. Let it be so. Hiyototo mokuti iyanata, iyanata, yaso, yaso, yaso. Yasha, sha mokuti iya, hana kata a mokuti iyasa. Hiyototo mokuti iyanakata a, hata, yata, yata. And this came from an ancient grandmother, elder, energy, light, mother. And it's her still, quiet announcement to all universal source that you are awakened, that you are whole, that you are home. She sees you, she knows you, we've walked together as one. Awaken, dear ones, you are more wise and masterful than you know. The path is clear, the path is clear, the path is clear. And she invites you each to return to your earth lives, knowing that You will simply understand all from a new point of view. You will simply be drawn to an easier path, a more supportive path. It will be easier to step away from that which is distracting and illusion-filled. She says, return to your earth journeys and know that this is all yours now. You leave nothing behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Your path is expanding. Your paths are changing and transforming. And it's a blessing. It's beautiful. Trust that you are loved, and all that is loving will effortlessly flow through. It is done. It is so. So breathe in all that you wish to hold on to remember, to embrace, because it's all yours. And then know that you're excited and you're ready to return to your earth journey, to be the seed in this world of transformation. She says you are needed. Love yourself, but know that you are greater than you can perceive. You're part of the whole. You're precious and you're purposeful. Awaken and be. Perfect.